Let's see. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. What's coming in for the weekend vibes? Y'all regaining something that y'all lost. Y'all composure, y'all faith. It was something like y'all had to go through some deep emotional release work. Okay, fire signs, but y'all letting go of something y'all was holding on too tight to, not being y'all self, some old paradigm or persona. Y'all at peace now, or y'all will be this weekend. Y'all looking out into the horizon at a long-term soulmate connection. Okay, the issue here may be kids. So maybe you got kids with one person, but you feels like somebody else is the one for you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you developed a family with one person, even if you a step parent rather than a parent. It's like you developed a family. You've been a part of something. You've been a part of a dynamic for a long time that you feel like, your love, your happiness extends outside of that. It's like you've been in a situation, in a facade, just there, going back and forth in your mind about whether you should focus on your own happiness or focus on the happiness of others. If you should sacrifice what it is that you really want, what makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you feel connected, or if you should stick with your responsibilities. I feel like this took you through a dark place in an emotional time, because in a sense you feel guilty, and that's the reason why you hide your true emotions for the individual that you feel like is the love of a lifetime. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like you making peace with the fact that this is something that you can't resist anymore. No matter how much you try to overcome the feelings that you have for an individual, they just keep festering. Okay, yeah, the world, the cosmos, you feel cosmically connected to this individual. They could be your true cosmic lover, or the person that you meant to spend the rest of your life with. Because when two swans get together, once they get together, they together till they die. So it's like you could have had your fair share of loves, ups and downs, trauma bonds, struggle love, whatever the case is. But this is the purest version of love to you, fire signs. And it's like you ready to close out a cycle with something old and be more in touch with your emotions that you've been bottling up, emotions that's starting to boil over the top, emotions that you can no longer ignore. Finally releasing something that you've been clinging on to or trying to hold close to your chest. You opening up, you expressing your emotions, because you got deep emotions that maybe this swan individual don't even know that you have. So you're going to express something here. I feel like you're going against the grain. You might be having to like fall out with friends or lose a job, or if you developed a business with friends or with this person that you have to leave behind, then that may be something that you no longer going to be a part of. But it seemed like you giving up something, you no longer cooperating with a lie. You no longer cooperating with a lie, and you making a final decision about that. It's like something that's a stalemate, that you hoping you can pour some water on it and revive that shit from clay to fertile soil, because you not done. You tried to be done. You tried with all your might to be done, fire signs. And this candle going crazy, because I'm really channeling right now, like literally these cards mean fucking nothing. Okay, but yes, this is something like you experienced a lot of blockages in your life just by trying to hide your truth, or deny your truth, or self I want to say self-destruct, but I feel like you self-destructing through being in denial. I'm hearing denial is a river in Egypt. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. You've been in denial about how unhappy you are, how you don't feel aligned with this family that you built for yourself. You ready to move forward. You don't feel emotionally connected anymore. You feel quite cold, calculated, aloof, and like you just stand in the situation like you don't have control over your own life and which direction you going. You realize that the person that you're trying to hold on to is a soulmate, but they are not a soulmate of significance like this swan energy. And I feel like it makes you sad. It makes you really sad, because at the end of the day, it's like, you got an empress waiting on you elsewhere, because I feel like I'm talking to a masculine, or if you the feminine, this is what this masculine is thinking about you. It's like you trying to manifest one person while you already in a connection with somebody else. And you could be in a connection with somebody that you just familiar with, like maybe you guys are high school hearts or puppy loves in the past, and y'all grew together, and y'all might have thought that this was going to be forever, but somewhere along the line, you started to feel like you was trying to hold on to quicksand. And no matter how much you try to pinch and clench your fingers together, that sand is slowly starting to seep through your fingertips, and you can no longer hang on to what is no longer in alignment for you, fire signs. This is over. The cycle is closed, and you facing that realization, and you coming to terms, coming to grips with it, and you at peace with it. I feel like you are overcoming obstacles that's been keeping you bound or keeping you restricted or obstructed from your cloud nine. Like, it's this two swans on cloud nine, period. Yeah, lovers in reverse. You realize that you've been with the wrong one, you know, and you do feel a sense of guilt about that. You feel guilty for pretending to still love somebody when you don't. You feel guilty for pretending not to love somebody when you know damn well you do. And it's really killing you at this point. It's a heavy weight on your heart, and I feel like making this decision for you is finally setting you free. For some of you, it's a sexuality thing. You struggling with your sexuality, and you feel guilty that you want to be with another woman if you a woman, or you want to be with another man if you a man, and you're tired of that. You're tired of holding back your emotions for people. People may be stressed, depressed, and shocked and concerned when you decide to abruptly cut off situations and let things go, or just word vomit, because I'm getting that this is like a switch, a light switch, going from not expressing yourself into an overflow of oversharing deep ass details about how you feel and who you feeling for, because you've been tired of holding this a secret. You know that you the official person of somebody else, or you know somebody else is your official person. And that's something that you had to realize through self-mastery. Okay? Because before you mastered yourself, you wasn't even ready to be with somebody that reflect the best version of yourself. You wanted to be within your comfort zone of being in the energy of people that reflect your worst self. That way you don't have to challenge yourself to grow and or to heal. And keep in mind, again, I could be talking to somebody that you associated with. This person can be headed your way. Okay, but yes, they have to leave a community of individuals behind. And this can be work related, family related, everything. This can be that this person had some type of couples. They tried to build an empire with this person that they've been knowing for a very long time, but a Saturn return could have happened. Like, maybe this individual is like 30, 29, 28 to like 27 to like 32 years old. And now it's like they taste is changing. What they want to do for a career is changing. The type of persona that they want to hold on to is changing. There could be a little girl involved here. Okay, and that's something. And this child could be really gifted as well, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. This child could be really gifted, and I feel like this is the bitter part to the bittersweet. You know, it's like somebody feel like they haven't been holding something that's been ordained, like highly ordained in the spirits, and like high honor, because they are in love with their child. Like, somebody here, like if I'm talking to the father, whatever, I don't care if I'm talking to you or the person who this child actually belongs to, but somebody is a daddy's girl here, okay? Somebody is a daddy's girl. Somebody is very gifted. Somebody is wise beyond their years. They could be a starseed child, a earth angel child, but whatever the case is, this father felt like they had to put on a persona, felt like they had to put on a mask, because they see this as a gift, and they didn't want this child to feel thrown away. Yeah. Y'all, and so it's like somebody here settled for less so that they can give this child stability, you know. But now they realizing like this child can still have stability from them, because they're not gonna give up just because they're not in the same household. So yeah, it's like somebody just was sacrificing their happiness for their child, which is, it's nothing wrong with that. But it's like sometimes you have to find an objective compromise. And at this point, somebody is realizing that not living in the same house with their kids is not going to make them any less of a parent. That they know how to stay dedicated because they have the will to stay dedicated. They love their child. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some Goddess Rising cards, and then we're going to get some message cards. So what's going to be the outcome of this situation for the weekend vibes for fire signs? That was short and sweet. It's only like 10 minutes long, but what's the overall outcome? The overall outcome. Wow, sacred lust and grounding. Yeah, man. Okay, so fire signs, y'all could have been basing this long relationship that y'all had off of lust, off of your attractiveness to this person, feeling like it was a sacred connection because you guys felt very connected sexually, but now you find an even deeper connection with someone else, and it's more grounded. You had to ground yourself to even awaken to this connection, is what I'm getting here. You will be overcoming difficulties and seeing the fruits of your labor by stepping into your ultimate reality and honestly admitting your true desires and not ignoring it anymore. Okay? So, yeah. People about to see you living your best life, and they may not be happy because of who you choosing to live it with, but they'll get over it. Okay, so let's see. My worst nightmare is you giving your body to someone else. You belong to me only. So fire signs, that could be how y'all feel about this swan energy. Yeah, auntie. Let's see. What about auntie? Some of y'all auntie is like practitioners or tarot card readers, so y'all may be keeping up with this person's life. Even if y'all can't talk to them, y'all may be keeping up with what's going on in their life. It's a setup in reverse. Yeah, so this person may be feeling like you trying to set them up. Okay, because you stayed away so long. You want to tell this person not to blame you because you a product of your environment. And so basically that's just giving me that you've been taught that when you create children or when you take vows that nothing should break that. You get what I'm saying? That family always come first. I'm seeing a Middle Eastern auntie with Middle Eastern auntie with mental illness. Why is that coming up? I don't know why, but I'm hearing like aneurysm, lump sum of money. So somebody, auntie, Middle Eastern auntie with a mental illness might lead them y'all, they a tarot reader. But they might leave you a lump sum of money. Okay, so this could have been a person that was helping you to see what this connection is. Helping you to see what this connection is. I'm seeing that your sister could have been involved. It was multiple people involved. This could be a Caribbean family. Okay, so fire signs, you could be planning a hot date for this person. You done being like this immature trickster clown. I got a crush on you. I love me some you. So yeah, your family even know how you feel about this person. You got a crush on them. You love you some them. You feel like this person is good luck and the remover of obstacles. The person that you leaving behind, you feel like they planted obstacles in your way, or at least it was because it was karmic and that was supposed to be your signal to leave. Okay, you're my dream woman. Like, damn, you really in love with somebody here. Okay, I am getting misfortune. So it's like you got two different energies here. You got this Ganesh energy where it's this elephants are revered and good looks, remover of obstacles, destroyer of evil, strength, powerful wisdom, memory, and vitality. And then you also have a black butterfly, which is misfortune, but is carrying the message of guidance and hope of optimism beneath the wings. So even though this situation could have been dark, it could have been daunting, it could have been, like I said, a trauma bond type of situation where y'all had a lot of challenges in y'all connection. It might have been a lot of misfortune in this connection, but it was meant to lead you to a place of hope and optimism that there's better out there for you. And it's like you finally realizing that, or somebody is finally realizing that about you, fire signs. So take it as it resonates. Again, anything else? Y'all, Black Widow. Y'all, Black Widow, water sign. So some of y'all had a water sign in y'all life that's a Black Widow. I could be talking mostly to Aries. I'm telling you, hot date is back out here. I think I made a mistake and put that up. So Yeah, you got a crush on somebody that you want to take on a hot date because this person is your dream person, and your worst nightmare is this person connecting or sleeping with anybody else. Your partner could have been a secret competition with this person and doing sex magic on you to keep you because they see that you are a divine masculine, that you do have magical powers and peace and persistence. Like you bring peace and persistence into your karmic's life, but they bring chaos and destruction into yours. And so it's not an equal give and take, but you know who is the best version of you, and that's who you're looking out into the horizon at. And I feel like because of that, you getting ready to be granted an inheritance. Somebody here is gonna be mad enough to start a riot. Yeah, because you may have told this person, like they may have known that you know this person, but they might have thought that you just saw this person as a one night stand. Fire signs, the final straw could have been that your person gave you trichomonas, okay, through a one night stand. Your partner could have had a one night stand and passed you trichomonas, and from that point you became enlightened. You got a reading on your whole situation. Auntie, why is it that I can't this and that? Why is it that I can't get over this person with this swan on cloud nine energy? And if so, what do I do about it? Because I'm married with kids, or I got kids and I got obligations. What am I supposed to do about it? Somebody, auntie, let them know. This person might be sick. They might be on their deathbed. They could have dementia, or they could be suffering from an aneurysm or something like that. But they're suffering from something possibly neurologically, or just like a mental illness that have them just maybe even schizophrenia or something. But before they got to the point that they shared with this masculine that you really are the one. Or if you are the fire sign that I'm talking to, they share with you who really is the one. So that's one thing you've been enlightened. You know what I'm saying? And if God had to show you another sign, then the partner that you wouldn't leave behind came around giving you some dang, passing you trichomonas from a one night stand. And so that could have been like the final like nail in a coffin, where you feel like I'm not obligated to stay in a situation where it's literally hazardous to my health, my mental stability, my emotional stability, and also I'm having to sacrifice the love of a lifetime for somebody that will literally put me in harm's way. So hopefully this helped, guys. If you want to receive it in, expect to hear from this person soon, soon, soon. And if you are the one that's facing this realization, congratulations on speaking your authentic truth and doing what it is that's going to make you happy and fulfilled in life. Peace, y'all.